There better not be any scorpions behind these trees. Oh my god. I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared. No. I didn't know the islands would also have bees. Why? Why are all the worst things on this island? As you can tell, I am obviously nowhere near perfect at playing Animal Crossing. I've made so many mistakes during my over 450 hours of playing the game. I'm hoping that I can share with you my 5 first big mistakes that I made in the game so that hopefully you guys don't make those same mistakes as well. Also, make sure and go and hit that subscribe button if you're interested in watching some more Nintendo and family-friendly gaming and streaming content in the future. So my very first big mistake in the game happened within the first 20 minutes. You start out the game with, of course, the Nook boys, Timmy and Tommy, with explaining to you that you're off to this new island adventure, and you get to select an island from a selection of 4 different options. And I just was like, oh, you know, this one looks kind of interesting, and just, of course, went ahead and picked one right away, when I should have known that make sure to double check and look where your resident services and your airport is, because those are 2 big areas that cannot be moved down the road. So those are permanent fixtures to your island that cannot be changed at all. So make sure that you are keeping that in mind when you make your first island selection choice. I would say another thing is that, like, depending on what kind of island decor or theme that you're going for, you might want to also pay attention to where your resident services is in your airport. Like, do you want your airport to be a grand entrance to your resident services? Do you want your resident services to be farther out? It just kind of depends on what you like and what you prefer. So keep that in mind for sure when you are making your selection. Mistake number 2 has to do with rocks. So when you also first start the game, you find out that rocks play a pretty important part, and that's how you get iron and other rocks and things. And so you start out, you know, you just have this little stone axe, and you hit it, and then you think, oh no, I only got 1 rock out of the day, that's it. That's all I get. And so you're just waiting around trying to figure out how to get more iron. They don't explain it very, like, explicitly at all about how the rocks work, which is such a bummer. They really should. So make sure that you are hitting your rocks about, I think it's 8 times to get all of those resources out of these rocks. So we'll go up to another one here. So also make sure when you are hitting the rocks, you will start to move back a little bit too. So I would highly recommend digging 2 holes here to kind of hold your place, and then you just start hitting. And it's amazing, like, once you start doing this, like, how many resources you can start collecting. Also, another big thing to remember, so there are 6 rocks on your island, and you can hit them up to 8 times every day. But there is 1 rock per day that is always a money rock as well. So make sure that you are hitting that one. If you hit the money rock, you can make about 16,000 bells a day, which is a good amount of cash to accrue. So I would highly recommend doing that as well. So it's another daily chore, I know, but go around, hit all your rocks, get all that cash as much as you can, and make sure you're hitting them as fast as you can as well to make sure you get all 8. Bingo, there we go. Big mistake number 3 now has to do with the turnips and the stock market. This Daisy Mae right here will sell you turnips every Sunday, but you need to be careful to make sure that you do not hold on to these rocks past the next Sunday, or they will spoil, which is not good at all. So make sure you can always buy them. The prices also fluctuate every Sunday as well. But my big mistake was not knowing that you cannot also time travel with the turnips. No matter the amount of turnips that you buy, you cannot time travel with these or they will spoil. You can time travel forward a few days, but as I said before, if you hit the next following Sunday, they will all immediately spoil as well. So be very, very careful when you are time traveling with them. I thought at the beginning that I could obviously play the Nook's Cranny and the Nook boys, and I thought, hey, I will swindle them for all they're worth and try to go back in time to when my best turnip prices were for the week. And boy, was I wrong when I hopped back into my game and all of my turnips were spoiled. So make sure that you are checking your turnip prices twice a day as well here at the Nook's Cranny. Go and talk to these adorable little boys and just hit that turnip prices question and they will let you know. On Sundays, they do not buy the turnips, but on any other day, they would be more than happy to hopefully turn a profit on your turnips. Also, on the bright side with the turnip spoiling, you can actually catch a new creature as well. A new bug does appear when you have spoiled turnips. So that is a bright side if you do end up making this mistake. Mistake number 4. I made the mistake of not shaking my trees every day. So make sure, this is another thing the game doesn't quite tell you. Make sure that you go around and shake your trees every day, because you can find quite a few treasures in here. Every day your trees will yield 2 pieces of furniture, 5 wasps, and 15 100 bell coins will drop out of here per day. So make sure, go around, shake those trees. Also make sure you have a net with you as well. Like I said, 5 wasps per day is quite a lot of wasps, so be careful out there. But yeah, you can get quite the fortune collected this way as well. Fast cash is always good cash, right? Oh, there it is. There's the wasps. Okay, so net ready and go. Just like that. Makes it so much easier. And then you can continue on with your day and not have to worry about having a swollen eye all day. My 5th and final big mistake was that I didn't go villager hunting in the beginning. I let my game fill every single one of my open plots. So as you continue on with the game, you'll be able to purchase open plots from Tom Nook, as you can see here. And these plots can either be filled by you by going to Mystery Islands, or the game will just randomly fill them after 24 hours. So my game filled up with random villagers and it was kind of sad. So definitely use your Nook Miles and buy some Nook Miles tickets and go and explore some Mystery Islands and find a villager that you just absolutely fall in love with. And if you let the game just fill your island with villagers, you might end up with barrels. You wouldn't want that. Those are my top 5 big mistakes that I made in Animal Crossing. If you guys made any other mistakes or have any other funny stories to share, let me know down in the comments below. If you're interested in checking out to see more Animal Crossing things in the future, go and check out my Nintendo Direct 35th anniversary reaction. They had a little bit of a tease of some Super Mario and Animal Crossing crossover in the future, so we'll see you over there. Tonight it has been super fun, as always.
That's not quite what I was wanting.
Thank you guys again for all the support with the 400 followers. I don't think you can see Miko at all. There you go. All right, have a great night, guys.